Hey everyone, meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Hope you had a great weekend. This is your insights, lots to get to. Snow showers and squalls for Tuesday. Tuesday night into Wednesday, a period of some snow that may mix with some raindrops in far southern New England. Rain and snow possible again on Friday, and plenty to keep an eye on through the weekend and the extended stretch as well. So we'll take it one disturbance at a time. We've got some rain over the southeastern United States today, cold front. Sharp one coming through the upper Midwest and eastern Canada. This is our next weather maker as it approaches New England and slides through during the day tomorrow. In fact, by tomorrow morning, it's over eastern and southern New England. With it will come a few snow showers, kind of like summertime thunderstorms, very hit or miss. So it's not a huge swath of snow. Not everyone will see a snow shower, but there will be a few around tomorrow morning. Interactive radar on our app, great tool to have. You can pop it up and check where the snow showers are at. There will be more numerous snow showers in far northern New England. Snow showers and squalls. What do I mean by squalls? Well, briefly reduced visibility and some gusts that may go over 35 miles per hour. So kind of like a summertime thunderstorm, you get these brief bursts of wind, and by midday to early afternoon, they'll be pushing offshore. So there may be a few localized slick spots tomorrow morning until midday as the cold air gets reinforced. Any leftover moisture by tomorrow evening may have a localized or isolated slick spot or two as well. But you notice by tomorrow evening, it's generally quieter overall. Briefly, that's ahead of the next disturbance. It comes in generally after midnight into Wednesday morning. So it's generally light snow, but with that colder air coming in, it's a fluffier consistency to start. Notice there's a little surge of some warmth, and Matt talked about this yesterday. There are some signs that we can get the temperature to rise along the immediate south coast, perhaps southeastern portions of Massachusetts here. Generally snow for the rest of us as a little area of low pressure goes by. The morning may be slick in spots, and then by mid to late morning, we get a little lull in the action. In terms of it will be leftover scattered rain and snow showers in southern New England, particularly south of the Pike, where we may mix with some raindrops. But the farther north you go, it is mainly snow, but generally light that continues through the afternoon and then tapers off during the evening. As colder air comes back, we may actually end as some brief snow showers too tomorrow evening. So Wednesday overall is just an unsettled day. It's not snowing the whole day. It'll be snow in the morning, then it breaks up a little bit, particularly in southern New England, then an additional snow shower. Thursday's quiet and bright and cold. And then as we head into Thursday night and Friday, a couple different things to keep an eye on. Another cold front off to our north and west. And then another disturbance with a decent amount of moisture coming through the Ohio Valley. The timing of these, the placement of these, how they interact will have implications on precipitation type and timing for us here in New England as we head into the Friday time frame. So stay tuned for that. All right, predicted snowfall. I've stopped things by tomorrow morning. Do you see there's a little gray shading here or there across central and southern New England? Scattered coatings. Okay, so not every community sees it, but there will be some scattered snow showers around. It's more like 1 to 3 across the far north country and across the Berkshires and up the spine of the Green Mountains. As we head through the day on Wednesday, I play things out even further, and that's when we're talking about a general coating to as much as a couple of inches in southern New England, though the farther north you go, it's more like a widespread 2 to 4 inches. Blockbuster storm? No, but there will be some higher amounts here with elevation in the Green Mountains, the White Mountains. And then there are some signs we may get a little enhancement here across the Maine coastline. And we'll see if that can come down to the New Hampshire seacoast or the coastline of Essex County. But you notice general whites and blues here showing up to an inch or two of snow that falls during the day on Wednesday and a little bit less along the immediate south coast. All right, number wise, in terms of gusts, I want to show you that as that cold front comes in tomorrow, it actually briefly brings 35 to 45 mile per hour gusts. Tomorrow, midday to early afternoon. It's not a damaging wind. There may be a few isolated pockets of a limb that may come down here or there, and then it does subside as the cold front goes in, generally 25 to 35 miles per hour during the day on Wednesday, maybe an isolated higher gust, and then the wind shifts around, brings the cold air back in for Thursday. With some gusts, it will generally be about 15 to 25 miles per hour on Thursday, and then ease a little bit for the second half of the day. So the coldest feels like forecast for the kiddos for the school days ahead will be on Thursday. It's teens generally on Tuesday, and then teens and 20s, although along the south coast a little bit milder for Wednesday, with some pockets of snow maybe mixing with rain south like I took a look at. Sunshine again, but some sub-zero feels like temperatures Thursday morning, and single digits to teens in terms of what it will feel like on Thursday afternoon. So it's a fairly seasonable day on Tuesday. Teens and 20s to the north, though, as the colder air starts to come in, 30 south, and then we get that reinforcing shot of cold air. So as the next batch comes in, it's a lighter, fluffier snow that does expand across the region. Sub-zero in far northern New Hampshire and Maine, single digits and teens for Tuesday night. Wednesday, 20s to the north, teens in northern Maine, though southern New England, particularly south of the Pike, we may go 35 to 40, and that's why any morning snow would change over to some raindrops with some leftover showers that are in place. Wednesday night, cold comes back in. Do you notice the theme here? Little ups and downs in terms of temperature. Sub-zero again in the far north, widespread single digits and teens, some lower 20s on Cape Cod. Thursday's another colder day, teens and 20s for most of us. Maybe we touch some low 30s along the south coast, and then Friday we come back up. So if we're along this boundary of cold air and some relatively milder air, that typically is a zone where we'll get some precipitation. So we'll talk more about Friday and the days to come. And if you want to look at the next couple of weeks, pattern prediction is going to be out in a little bit. Matt's going to take a look at the 2-week, 14-day forecast and storminess through the first couple of weekends of February. So stay tuned for that.